and was pressing about doing that with me. I respectfully declined him because I wasn't comfortable with doing that, knowing that he's talking about he's actively on duty working for fucking Metro. I was not comfortable with that.
Right.
So I made him leave. And I told him that's when I told him to come back at 10. That's when he came back and I was gone.
That was that night. You talking about the night of the encounter?
It was the first night. No, it was the first night.
Okay. But the night when I guess all that shit went down and he passed or what so have you, he hit you up and said he wanted to see you,
Yeah.
and you said yes, you can see me.
Yeah. He said he had money.
Oh, okay. So your intention, so y'all intentions was to fuck.
No, it was not to fuck. In the text message, I clearly told him that we were not, he was not giving me money in exchange for sexual acts. I
Oh,
said that clear as day. He said
he
that he
just breaking
understood
bread
that.
on the screen.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, so I guess he thought you were gonna come over there and take it then.
Pretty much.
Okay. And when he got there, what? He pulled out his
When
pistol.
he came the second time, you guys, when he said he had money and stuff, I thought he came. I did think that he possibly could have been coming for sexual acts. Maybe he did just want to kick it because we did talk about, building a friendship and stuff like that because I felt like I could trust him with him telling me that he worked for the police. I
Right.
felt like he was a trustworthy person and stuff like that. So, of course, you know what I'm saying? That was that reason.
Okay. And so when he got there, what? He got angry because he wouldn't let you fuck, but because you wouldn't let him fuck.
Are you talking about the second time he came?
No, the time when the fireworks happened.
The second time when he came, yeah, he came in and he that's when everything went down. It's not like he showed any emotion. He came in and got right to it. So,
Got
but
right
I'm
with
gonna let
what though?
somebody else
Like
come.
pulled out his
What do
pistol
you
and
mean?
shit.
Yeah, he got right to it. Yeah,
So if he pulled out his pistol, you had time to go grab. He let you go grab yours.
I'm gonna drop you because obviously you were not listening to the story. So,
That's why I just told you that. That's why I came up here to ask questions.
well, drop me a shield and not answer the rest of your questions because you questioned me like you fucking work for the feds. That's not a problem,
Hold
but you
on.
could give me a little bit because you're really interrogating me. I said the story already, and I don't have a problem saying it again.
Hold on. I throw you a shield. We're gonna get to the bottom of this shit. Compensation.
So what did you ask me?
I'm saying when he came there, right? And he was agitated or what so have you. He pulled out his pistol
He
and
came, he didn't seem agitated. When he came in, he did not show any signs of aggression. I turned my back and went to sit on the bed, and that's when
mhm.
I looked up and when he started talking about give me all your money and how much money you have. And I looked up and I seen a gun. I was literally touching on my iPad, doing whatever I was doing. I probably was on YouTube. I don't know what I was doing, but I was on my tablet.
Okay, and he had his pistol out telling you to give him all your money, and then what?
I told him I didn't have no money, but he knew I was lying. First of all, because um I did actually. He could tell I had made some money. Let me just say that.
Right?
So I didn't want to give him my cash because I had a lot of cash and stuff like that. I didn't want to give him that. So I said, well, I only have this on Cash App because I said I only had one client for the night and that I only made this, which I only had $200 in my cash app. So I told him that was the only thing I had did for the night. Um, whatever. So I sent him $100, and he telling me the Cash App name, bitch. I could barely type it in. I'm shaking. Twitter fingers is moving fast as fuck. I could barely type in the fucking Cash App name. I even wanted him to do it because I wanted to, have the gun stop pointing at me and stuff like that. But he was just kept trying to tell me how to spell it and put it in, but bitch, I was shaking. So anyway, Then that was the first 100. Then I showed him and I was like, well, I only have $100 left because after this, how I'm gonna catch a lift home and stuff like that. He was like, bitch, a motherfucking lift ain't $100. Send the fucking shit pretty much, and he pointed the gun at me. So I sent it with no fucking hesitation.
Okay. And how did you make it to your gun?
After he told me to send him the money, he was contemplating whether he was going to shoot me and stuff in that instance or not, or whatever like that. So then he was like, "Well, what's the passcode to your phone?" I told him the passcode to my phone was no problem. I even told him like, "Well, you can go check my phone and check the passcode to make sure this and that." Because like I said, I was on the doll's panel when he came over, and the panel I was muted on her panel because I muted myself. So he didn't know if they could hear or what was going on. So he didn't even check the phone. He didn't care. Um, so after that, then he was like still contemplating what he was going to do with me, and then that's when he was like, "Well," he said something about like pretty much cause making it seem like I didn't have no other money for him to take because he was like something like, "Oh, what else can I get from you?" kind of thing. And that's when he told me he wanted me to suck his dick. So I said, "Okay, go ahead and grab that condom from over there. If you look at the
After
room that I showed,
he wanted you to suck his dick after he robbed you?
yeah,
Okay. And you told him to go get the condom from over there, and he turned around to go get.
right."
I caught that part.
Turned around
He
to go
turned
get the
around to go get the
condom, and
condom.
that's when I went for my pistol and I grabbed it and cocked it back. He heard the gun cock back and turned around. I never said I shot him from the back. He heard my gun cock back, and that's when he turned around, and that's when everything went down. And that
Okay.
missed. I was
And
already trying to head towards the bathroom because I knew he had a gun. I didn't want to get shot in my face. I was trying to protect myself.
so you was basically running back and shooting.
Yeah.
Did they ever find his
How am
gun?
I lying?
Didn't he die on the scene?
I didn't. Okay, so I ran towards the bathroom. I still had to face him so he couldn't just shoot me in the back and I'm paralyzed or shoot me in the back of my head.
Of
So,
course.
yes, I was still facing him before I made it into the bathroom because we were shooting at each other. And nobody got to lie to y'all. Y'all keep talking about I'm lying. Nobody has to lie to nobody.
Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to pipe it down in the comments right now. We holding a exclusive interview here, so y'all just chill. You want another shield, little mama?
Absolutely.
Another shield coming right up. Now, with that being stated, no, but dead ass. When you did he die on the scene?
Yes, he did die on the scene. He was dead before the police got there. He was dead when he was dead before I left the hotel room before I could make it out. That's why I knew. Well, I didn't know that he was dead, but I wanted to make sure, so I did you know, I jumped moved away from him or whatever. I ran out the room screaming and shit like that and called the police immediately after I got shot and I called my grandma because she lived near me. Um yeah, and then I got on Beagle because if I was to die or pass out, first of all, I only thought I was hit one time in the leg, but we all know there's a main artery in the thigh area. If you get hit, you can bleed out and die. So I didn't know if I was hit right there in that area, and I was bleeding a lot. I didn't know I had been hit 4 times all over my ass and my leg. I didn't know that. I just seen a bunch of blood and shit, and I was scared that I could have died too.
So he hit you what in the ass? You got multiple gunshot wounds or just one?
Yeah, I have 4 wounds. I have 4 open wounds in my body.
He hit you 4 times?
Yeah,
Wow, you blessed. All from the back,
absolutely.
all from the back or the side?
I have like 2 on my side and like 2 on my ass.
Wow. And you hit him what once?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know how many times we start shooting at each other. I just know
Did,
shooting was happening.
did they find his gun?
Absolutely.
Okay. Cause they say, I guess they say he ain't have no gun, or they ain't find no gun on him, or whatever the
That's a
case may be.
lie. And
But they,
now, you know
I would
what?
assume.
Honestly, I
I
can't I
mean,
can't even clarify that honestly because in the midst of all that happening, when I ran out the room and I screamed and stuff, and security ran over to me after I sat the guns down on the floor, somebody could have took one of the guns. I don't know if anybody touched anything, bitch. I know I went
Well,
downstairs and was assisted by the police officer. So if somebody took a pistol, hey, who am I to know? I don't fucking know. But what, as far as I do know, they have both firearms in custody as in evidence. So I don't know.
huh, okay. Gave me a little clarity. I do appreciate you entertaining my foolishness.
Well, you're the only one gifting, so shit. Why the fuck not?
Heard you. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop down and send to my
All
little
right. Well, I
youngest.
appreciate it. Like I said, I my story never changed. Still, it's all facts, and it's just
Well,
what it is.
I don't know. I don't know about the story. I came up here to gain a little clarity.
If Cordell's sister said that one, no, you're good. If she said that one gun was found, like I said, there was a security guard there. A man next door out that room, next door to me in the room, he had came out the room. So if somebody decided to tamper with evidence, I don't know if that's true. I wasn't told that there was a firearm missing from the case, so I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. If I don't know that, I don't think Cordell's sister would know that, knowing that she wasn't in the case and in the situation, and I actually was. I don't believe that.